Welcome to the Morning English Podcast. Listen, learn, and speak English daily.
Hello, English learners, and welcome to our podcast. My name is Emma, and we are so happy that you are here with us today.
And I'm Mark. Yes. Welcome, everyone. It's wonderful to have you here with us today.
We really are just, so thrilled you decided to spend some time with us because this podcast, well, it is a completely safe, relaxed place for you to learn real English.
Exactly. No pressure here.
None at all. There are no tests, no grades, just two friends talking, and you are the third friend sitting right here with us. So just relax, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's just enjoy some everyday English together.
Speaking of coffee, I really needed mine this morning. I woke up so tired today.
Oh, no, really? What happened?
Well, my alarm rang, and I hit snooze. And then it rang again, and I hit snooze again. I think it rang 3 times before we finally got up. I was literally drinking my first cup of coffee with one eye open.
Oh, I totally know that feeling. I can completely relate. This morning, before my feet even touched the floor, I grabbed my phone. I was lying in bed, still under the blankets, just scrolling and scrolling.
Yep. It's a trap. We all do it.
We really do. And, it made me think about how easy it is for us to say, oh, I will study English later.
Right. Later today.
Exactly. But then later becomes tomorrow, and then tomorrow becomes next week.
And then, suddenly a whole month goes by and you feel like you haven't practiced at all.
Yes. Which connects perfectly to what we are talking about today. I am so excited to reveal today's topic. We are going to talk about building a simple, non-stressful morning routine to improve your English.
And when we say simple, we mean real life simple.
Absolutely.
You do not need to wake up at 5 in the morning. You don't need to take a freezing cold shower.
Please don't.
Yeah, no cold showers. And you don't even need to drink one of those healthy green smoothies, unless you want to. We are going to teach you a very quick, real-life method that takes just a few minutes.
It's so manageable. And, before we jump in, if you enjoy learning with us, please like, subscribe, and share the show with just one friend who is also learning English. It really helps us out.
It really does. Yeah. So let's start with a big question. Why is the morning the absolute best time to practice English, even if you only have a few minutes?
That is the perfect question to start with, because if you have 15 minutes before bed, people think, well, isn't that the same as 15 minutes in the morning?
Logically, it feels like the same amount of time.
Right.
But for your brain, it is completely different.
Right.
We can think of the morning as the first open door of your day.
Right.
When you first wake up, your mind is fresh. You haven't made 100 decisions yet. The day is full of open choices before your phone captures your attention.
Yes, the phone. Because if you grab the phone first, like I did this morning, suddenly 20 minutes disappear, and your mind is already tired from reading emails or watching videos. I like to think of the morning brain like a clean table.
Oh, a clean table. I like that.
Yeah, it's like an empty table. If you check your work emails right away, you are putting stress on that clean table, and stress takes up all the space.
That makes total sense.
Right. But if you choose to put English on the table first, just for a few minutes, English gets that space. You set the mood for the whole day.
Oh, let's pause there for a second. That's a great phrase. Set the mood.
Yeah, to set the mood means to create the feeling or the atmosphere for the day. If you start with stress, the mood is stressed. If you start with a little success in English, you set a positive mood.
Exactly. And there's also a big change in your identity when you do this.
What do you mean by identity?
Well, it changes how you see yourself. If you practice English for just 5 minutes every morning, you become a consistent learner.
Consistent. That is a very important word for us today.
It is. Consistent means doing something regularly, like brushing your teeth. You don't brush your teeth perfectly for 2 hours on a Sunday, right?
I really hope not. That sounds painful.
Right. You brush them for 2 minutes every day. That's being consistent. And life is really busy, but we all have what I call hidden minutes.
Hidden minutes. Ooh, tell me more about that. Where are these minutes hiding?
They are hiding right inside your normal morning. Like you have 2 minutes while you are making tea, or maybe 5 minutes while you are getting dressed or putting on your shoes.
Right, those little spaces of time.
Exactly. You don't need a perfect quiet hour. You just use those hidden minutes.
It's all about doing it little by little. Actually, I love that phrase, little by little. It means slowly, step by step. Let's do something fun. If you are listening right now, try saying it with us out loud.
Great idea.
Ready? Little by little, I am improving.
Little by little, I am improving.
See? Doesn't that feel good? Okay, so now that we know why the morning is so powerful and where to find the time, let's break down the actual routine. It's an easy 10 to 15-minute routine, and it has 4 parts.
Let's hear it.
Part 1 is super simple. Listen. Just listen for 5 minutes. It's the easiest way to start. You can do this while you brush your teeth or while you are making breakfast.
Yeah, just push play on your phone. But you need to choose the right thing to listen to, right?
Absolutely. You want to choose something we call a comfortable challenge. This means you should understand about 70 to 80% of the words.
70 to 80%. So not something super complicated like the daily news, if that feels too hard.
Exactly. Because if it's too hard, if you only understand 10%, your brain gets tired. English shouldn't feel like a heavy, difficult school subject.
Yeah, it shouldn't feel like you are taking an exam while you're eating toast.
Right. When you listen to a comfortable challenge every single day, English starts to feel friendly. Think about it like this. At first, a new language feels like a guest in your house, a bit formal, you know.
Oh, yeah. You have to be on your best behavior.
Exactly. But with daily contact, English stops being a guest. It becomes a friend who visits you every morning. It feels safe and familiar.
I love that. A friendly morning visitor. So that's part 1, listening for 5 minutes. What is part 2?
Part 2 is speak. Just for 2 to 3 minutes, you need to warm up your English voice before the pressure of the day starts. Before your work meetings or your classes or, just talking to people.
Because if you don't speak, your brain kind of closes the shop. Like it locks the doors. And then when you suddenly need to talk in English later in the day, it's really hard.
Yes, exactly. You just completely freeze. Freezing is when you stop suddenly because you feel nervous, like you can't remember a single word.
I have definitely frozen before. It's not a fun feeling.
It's the worst. So to stop that from happening, we recommend the mirror method. You literally just speak to the mirror in your bathroom.
Okay, but I have a practical question here. What if a learner feels too shy? Or what if they are really afraid of making mistakes, even when they are alone?
That is so common, and it brings us to a powerful mindset shift. Mindset is just your way of thinking. So if you feel shy, I want you to repeat this sentence with us right now. Ready? Mistakes are proof that I am trying.
Mistakes are proof that I am trying. That is so strong.
It really is. The mirror never laughs at your grammar. It doesn't care if you use the wrong verb tense. It's just you safely practicing the physical feeling of speaking English.
Just moving your mouth and getting used to the sounds.
Exactly. Okay, so we've listened for 5 minutes, and we've spoken to the mirror for 2 or 3 minutes. Now we move on to part 3, which is write.
Oh, writing. I feel like a lot of learners really hate writing.
They really do.
Because they think it has to be perfect. Like perfect spelling, perfect grammar, beautiful handwriting.
Right, but this is different. You only need to write 3 sentences. And morning writing is not an exam. It is just a simple conversation with your own mind.
So what should they write about?
Just normal, real daily thoughts. Write things like, I need coffee, or I hope today goes well, or even, I feel a little nervous about my meeting today.
Just whatever is actually happening right now.
Yes, because there is a special rule of memory. Memory loves meaning.
Meaning, okay, explain that a bit more.
Well, if you write a textbook sentence like, the man walks into the bank, your brain doesn't care. It's boring.
Yeah, that is pretty boring.
But if you write, I am waiting for the bus, while you are actually standing there waiting for the bus, the brain remembers it. It means something to your real life.
Wow, that makes so much sense. You are connecting the English words to your real life right in that moment.
Exactly. And that leads us to the final step. Part 4 is review. This takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes because, let's be honest, forgetting is human.
Oh, completely human. If I don't write something down, it is gone from my brain in 5 seconds.
Exactly. So you just review one word or phrase from yesterday. When you use a phrase again, you start to own it. It stops belonging to our podcast, and it starts belonging to you.
I like to think about this using an analogy about tools, like hammers and screwdrivers. Collecting English vocabulary is a lot like buying tools. Yeah. If you just buy them and keep them hidden in a box or, on a long vocabulary list in your notebook, and you never take them out, they don't help you build anything.
That is such a good comparison.
Right. You have to take the tool out of the box and actually use it. That's how you make it yours.
Make it yours. That is a great phrase. To make something yours means taking ownership of it. Use it in your real life, and you start thinking in English. And thinking in English doesn't mean perfect translation. It just means starting with small daily thoughts like, oh, it's raining today.
Simple thoughts.
Yes. So the routine is listen, speak, write, and review. But we have to talk about real life because mornings can be messy.
They can be very messy.
What happens when life gets in the way of this perfect 15-minute plan, like when your alarm doesn't go off?
Or when you hit snooze 3 times like I did today.
Exactly. We have a solution. The emergency 5-minute version.
The emergency version. I love that. How does it work?
You do 1 minute of speaking, 3 minutes of listening, and 1 minute of reviewing. That's it. 5 minutes. It is perfect for when you wake up late.
Okay, but what about other common problems? Like, what if you live with your family and the house is really quiet and you don't want to wake anyone up? You can't just start talking to the bathroom mirror loudly.
That is a great point. The solution is simple whisper. Just whisper your English. Whisper practice is still practice. You are still moving your mouth and making the words.
Right, the brain is still doing the work. And what if you stand in front of the mirror and you just don't know what to say? Your mind goes totally blank.
Oh, that happens to me all the time in other languages. If you don't know what to say, use simple sentence starters. Don't force yourself to start from zero.
Sentence starters? Like what?
Like, today I feel... and then finish the sentence. Today I feel happy. Today I feel tired. Or you could use, this morning I want to.
Oh, that's good. This morning I want to drink tea. This morning I want to read a book.
Exactly. You just finish the thought. It takes the pressure off. But there is one more thing we really need to talk about. The most important thing. What happens when you miss a day?
Ah, yes. The guilt.
The guilt is so heavy. You miss 1 day or maybe 3 days and you think, well, I failed. I guess I'm just bad at learning English.
People are so hard on themselves.
They really are. But if you miss a day, do not say I failed. I want you to use something called return power.
Return power.
Yes. You say, I can return tomorrow. The successful learner is not the person who never, ever stops. The successful learner is the person who simply returns.
That reminds me of a really great story about an everyday learner named Lena.
Oh, yes. Share Lena's story. I think so many people can relate to her.
Totally. So Lena was a very busy person. She had a demanding job, she had a family to take care of, and she felt constantly overwhelmed.
Oh, overwhelmed. That's a feeling a lot of us know. It means feeling like you have too many things to do all at once, and it feels like too much.
Exactly. She felt like she had no time. She kept waiting for the perfect quiet hour to study English, but that hour never came.
Because life is just too busy.
Right. So she stopped waiting. She decided to claim a fresh start.
A fresh start, like a clean page in a book. A new beginning.
Yes. She just started doing this simple 10 to 15-minute routine we've been talking about. She didn't change her whole life. She just used her hidden minutes. She listened while she made breakfast for her kids. She whispered her speaking practice while she waited for the elevator.
That is so smart, just fitting it in where she could.
Exactly. And over 2 months, she started collecting small wins every single morning.
I love that phrase. Small wins. A small win is just a tiny success that builds your confidence.
And it really did build her confidence, because she was proving to herself every morning that she could show up. To show up means doing the work, even when you are tired or it doesn't feel perfect. And because of all these small wins, her confidence at work grew massively. She even started speaking up more in her meetings.
Wow, just from 10 minutes a morning, that is amazing.
It really is. It changes how you feel about yourself.
It truly does. So let's do a quick recap of the 4 simple steps for your morning routine. Step 1, listen a little. Step 2, speak a little. Step 3, write a little. And step 4, review a little.
And don't forget the emergency 5-minute version for those messy mornings.
Exactly. Now let's quickly review the top phrases we learned today because they are so useful. Can you go through them for us?
I would love to. First, we had fresh start. That means a new beginning, forgetting about past mistakes. Then we had little by little, which means making progress slowly, step by step.
Beautiful.
Then there was small win, which is a tiny success that makes you feel more confident. Next is consistent, which means doing something regularly, even if it's just for 5 minutes.
Yes, brushing the teeth.
Exactly. And finally, return power, the ability to come back to your learning tomorrow, even if you missed today.
Those are such fantastic words to take into your week. And now we have a very simple speaking challenge for you to try tomorrow morning. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. What is the challenge?
Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, pick just one sentence from today's episode. Say it out loud. You can say, today's a fresh start. Or, I am improving little by little.
Say it to the mirror.
Yes. Say it out loud and then just write it down on a piece of paper. And if you want to inspire other learners, please share your sentence in the comments section below. We read all of them and we love seeing your progress.
It's so motivating to see everyone trying. And I just want to add some final encouragement. Remember that messy mornings are still mornings. A blanket morning, a busy bus stop morning, a running late morning, they all count. Just keep showing up and keep returning.
Absolutely. Thank you so, so much for spending your time with us today. We are so proud of you for being consistent. Have a wonderful, happy day, and we will talk to you next time.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.